Las Vegas Raiders take to the road this week off to the jungle to take on the Cincinnati Bengals, who still have time despite taking their 5th loss last week.
37-17, that's a 20-point win for the Eagles.
Both squads come in off losses. Cincinnati is a little more hope, sitting on 3 wins. Need Joe Burrow to bounce back. 1 touchdown, 1 pick, sub-90 rate versus Philadelphia, just 6.3 yards per attempt.
Gonna take a deep shot, wide open. Catch is made by Eric All Jr.
Didn't have T. Higgins. Loaded up on Jamar Chase with a score.
Look at him. He's talking to it. Look at him. Pointing with the thumb. Just go back inside. I've got you.
Just 54 yards on 11 targets, though. Wide receiver Jermaine Burton hauled in a 41-yarder, his only catch. Tight end Mike Gesicki led the team with 73 yards.
At the last moment to Gesicki! Fantastic! First down!
The Vegas defense they face struggled with tight end Travis Kelce, gave up 90 yards and a TD to him, 260-plus yards to Patrick Mahomes, 2 TDs, middle of the pack versus the pass for the season.
After coming in, having not thrown a touchdown in the month of October, 2 today.
Raiders pass rush only sacked Mahomes once. They have a 2-sack average for 2024. Burrow did lose left tackle Orlando Brown last week to injury, so track that one, but just 1 sack taken on 37 pass attempts. Their line not as successful along the ground, though. Cincinnati ran for just 58 yards last week, 2.9 a run on 20 tries.
It's a handoff inside to Chase Brown for nothing.
Watching Joe Mixon keep defenses honest in Houston has been rough. Vegas is giving up 4.6 a run to ball carriers this season, brought that average down last week, held Kareem Hunt to 2.8 a run, 59 yards.
Continues to do a terrific job in the middle for the Raiders.
Not like the Raiders' rush attack is anything to write home about. 33 yards versus Kansas City, just 1.6 per attempt, 21 tries.
And finally brought down by Najee Johnson, who took one from the quarterback Minshew.
Bengals defense gave up 4.9 a carry and 108 yards to Saquon Barkley in their loss. 4.3 a run allowed overall, not terrible, not great.
Hurts gives off to Barkley, and there's the big run down to the 28.
Raiders passing attack at least comes in with a little mojo. Got Jacoby Myers back. He scored last week, 52 yards.
And a touchdown for Jacoby Myers.
That gave Gardner Minshew 2 legit options. Brock Bowers the other, led the team with 58 yards, has led them in yards their last 4 games.
And to the air, the tight end Bowers.
Minshew utilized DJ Turner, Trey Tucker, Alexander Madison for 26 to 29 yards each. Uncle Rico finished with 209 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, no picks, acceptable 7 yards per attempt, nice 117.9 rate on 24 of 30 passing versus a very good Kansas City defense.
Touchdown Turner!
Cincinnati's pass defense gave up 50-plus yards to tight end Grant Calcaterra, 80-plus yards to both Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown, 230-plus to Jalen Hurts on 11.8 per attempt, a 130-plus rating allowed.
Fly, Eagles, fly! Into the end zone.
Their secondary usually tougher than that. Pass rush, not so much. 0 sacks of Hurts on 20 pass attempts. Only hit him once. They have 12 bags in 2024. Only 3 teams with fewer.
He fakes. He's back. He's looking. He's still looking. He is firing. Wide open. Complete.
Minshew sacked 5 times by Kansas City. 25 taken for 2024. Only 2 teams with more.
The Raiders tricked themselves and turned the ball over.
Raiders 2-6, not dead yet. Since 1990, teams that got to 3-6 made the playoffs 5% of the time. 2-7, that's 1%. Bengals trying to avoid being part of the 5% group. They get to 4-5 would give them a 16% chance at least. Raiders Bengals 21-13 in favor of Oakland, LA, Las Vegas. 1975 divisional round. Ken Anderson led a late comeback, throws 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. Ken Stabler's 3 touchdowns too much to overcome. Madden's boys took it 31-28.